There's all this interest in food right now. There's probably more interest in food in the United States than at any other time in our history. And yet, there's a complete lack of interest in the people who bring us that food.
Every consumer should care very deeply what is on their plate to make sure that that food is not contaminated with pesticides and that the people that pick that food were working under just conditions.
Picking tomatoes is really heavy. You get paid 50 cents by the bucket. With that wage, you cannot make a decent living.
We're talking about abject slavery, people shackled at night in chains, people being bought and sold for cash money on the side of the road, people being killed for escaping or trying to escape.
If you look at the history of farm labor in the United States, it's a history of exploitation. So many of these abuses wouldn't be tolerated if these workers had blonde hair and blue eyes.
This movement is the front line of the battle to reclaim the soul of our country.
The large supermarket chains have incredible power over the whole system.
The money is being made at the top. Everybody makes money except the farm worker, the person who's out there doing the hard work.
The entire modern supermarket goes out of its way so that you're not reminded of where your food came from or who picked it.
This check for the whole day is about 14 hours for $42. In this country, it is us, the Latinos, who are making the work situation better. The Americans don't want to do the work that we do for a much lower wage.
Penny a pound doesn't sound like much to you or I, but it's the difference between $40 or $50 a day and $80 a day for a tomato picker.
So there are two paths that are before us. Down one path, there is reconciliation and there is peace. And down the other path is a movement to force them to recognize us as workers and as human beings.
This is a revolution, and it's a revolution to reclaim the values of our country.
So there are many, many problems in this society that I think are going to be very, very difficult to solve. And this isn't one of them.